Good morning, everyone. We are keeping a close eye on heavy storms set to move into the area later today. And there's a threat that these storms could be severe. Good morning, everyone. I'm Duke Carter, and joining me now is weather expert Jay Gallet with a look at this morning's forecast. Good morning. How you feel?
Good morning, sir. Duke, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So today, we need to get everything done before 12.
Well, typically we would, but no, I think we have a little time. I think the showers and storms are going to start moving in later on in the evening into the overnight hours, unfortunately, which is not really good because...
Thanks, Jay. Today, restaurant and nightlife professionals are spreading sexual violence awareness with Tip Out Day. And Tip Out Day, created by a local nonprofit organization called Shift Change, engages in sexual violence awareness for bars. Service industry professionals are asked to pledge some or all of their tips to a local sexual violence prevention program. Amy Jackson, who works with sexual trauma awareness and response, says events like Tip Out Day is a step in the right direction. She says it helps survivors locally and nationally, and it also shows people care.
Many of them have had negative experiences the first time they tried to tell someone, so that's why we really stress to people, please believe people when they tell you that they've been sexually assaulted.
Bar Tonique is just one of the bars participating in bringing awareness. The Louisiana regular session begins tomorrow, and lawmakers are expected to tackle sports betting again this year after failing to legalize sports wagering early last year. The legislature rejected a proposal ahead of Supreme Court ruling, citing a possible upstart cost for state collections. According to our partners at the New Orleans Advocate, Governor John Bel Edwards says he's open to legalizing sports betting, but did not consider it for last year's special sessions and isn't expected to mention it tomorrow. Coming up in the next half hour, we take a look at a few other issues on the agenda. In other news, President Trump wraps up his trip to the Southwest on Saturday with a speech to Jewish Republicans in Las Vegas. It's where he accused Democrats of being too soft on immigration and not supportive enough of Israel. CBS Kenneth Craig has the latest.
Chance of 4 more years.
President Trump made no mention of the Russia investigation. However, Mr. Trump tweeted he has not seen the Mueller report, though he has every right to. A warning for parents this morning on a popular Fisher-Price product. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says it's received reports of multiple deaths when infants roll over in the rock-in-place sleeper. The Government Safety Commission said it is aware of the 10 deaths since 2015. The infants were unrestrained when they rolled from their back to their stomach or side. Since most infants start rolling over around 3 months, the warning urges parents to stop using the device at that age. All 10 infants who died were 3 months or older. Well, still much more ahead on this Sunday edition of the Eyewitness Morning News. After the break, we're going country. Country music, that is. We're taking a look at some of the preparations for the Academy Country Music Awards. And Jay, the weather today, not looking good, huh?
Yeah, a little foggy out there right now with some rain moving through tonight into the overnight hours. I'll show you when it's going to move through in just a few minutes.
Still right here on Channel 4. Well, time now to take a look at today's forecast. We're here with weather expert Jay Gallet. Jay, yesterday it was beautiful outside.
Yeah, the rain held off for the most part, a little bit of cloudy skies, but we did get some sunshine and allowed us to dry out a little bit. We needed that. Let's take a look at what's happening at...
Taxes are due April 15th, and many are still scrambling to get their tax returns together and ready to file. And now with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 in full effect, there are several tax changes investors need to look out for this year. Leslie Sadowski has more in this week's BizCast.
Well, your desk may be covered with the...
And you can read more about this topic and other local business stories and see Leslie's BizCast videos at bizneworleans.com. Well, coming up in sports, we're talking about the LSU Tigers and football. The team held their annual spring game. Hear how the players say they've improved and if they're ready for this upcoming football season. 26. Check this out. Researchers at Big Cypress National Preserve in Florida found what they are saying is the biggest python they've seen there. The snake was more than 17 feet long, weighed 140 pounds, and get this, had 73 developing eggs inside her. The invasive Burmese python hybrid can grow to about 23 feet and can weigh up to 200 pounds. They were able to track down the python using new tracking technology such as radio transmitters. Wow, okay. Well, we have lots more coming up in the next half hour of the Eyewitness Morning News. Some Saints fans, you can probably relate to this. Y'all are still sour about the no call against the LA Rams, right? Well, some college basketball fans are saying there was a possible no call that cost them a championship. We'll tell you about it when we come back. Well, welcome back to the second half hour of the Sunday edition of the Eyewitness Morning News. I'm Duke Carter, not Dark Carter. I'm sorry, early Sunday morning, everyone.
I'm here to say Darth Vader. I said, no, you're not Darth Vader.
Not Darth Vader. Wish I had the voice like Darth Vader. But anywho, here with
You
weather.
got a good voice.
Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. Here with the weather expert, the weatherman, who's going to tell us about today's weather.
Yeah, so I think we're okay during the day. It's going to be this evening and into the overnight hours where we start seeing those showers and storms moving through. Right now, we're not seeing much.
Hey, the Louisiana regular session begins tomorrow. The 60-day session opens at noon with Governor John Bel Edwards outlining his goals for this year. Lawmakers are expected to tackle several issues, including the spending budget. Other issues include an abortion ban that would prohibit abortions if a fetal heartbeat is detected. They'll also debate whether to loosen medical marijuana restrictions. Now, Edwards supports medical marijuana but opposes the legalization of recreational marijuana. They'll also debate on getting rid of the death penalty. Now, another hot topic. After failing 3 years in a row, Edwards is also proposing to raise the state's minimum wage and have new equal pay laws. Now, lawmakers must wrap up work by 6 p.m. on June 6 because the new year for the budget starts July 1st. For more information on tomorrow's session, you can head over to our website at wwltv.com. We have new information about a double shooting that happened in the 7th Ward early yesterday morning. New Orleans police say the victims in that shooting were a father and his 3-year-old daughter. Police say several shots were fired at the 24-year-old as he stepped out of the car. He was shot in the arm and leg. The toddler was shot in the foot while sitting inside the car. They were both taken to the hospital. Now, a neighbor of the victim says violence in that area is common, but he was surprised that it was someone he knew.
He was standing here. One of them was leaving. He came visit with his girlfriend and daughter. Came to visit, and he was departing, about to go enjoy their evening, and the incident transpired.
Now, police say the suspect is in his mid-30s, has long locks, and was last seen in in his 20s, was last seen in a dark hooded jacket, armed with a silver automatic handgun. Now, if you have any information, contact NOPD. You may have seen it or you may not. It's a picture of an Amazon mothership that was circulating the internet. But the question is, well, is it real? Jason Puckett set out to verify.
This video showing an Amazon.
And if you have a story you would like for us to verify, let us know on social media or send us an email to verify@wwltv.com. Well, she's excited there. UVA fans celebrated their team's Final Four victory over the Auburn Tigers Saturday night. Hundreds of fans celebrated on University Avenue and 14th Street after the game ended. Now, Auburn fans, however, are singing a different tune after a missed double dribble call in the final seconds of the game. Virginia went on to beat Auburn 63-62. Sports broadcaster Dick Vitale is one of the people upset about the no call. He tweeted, "Why not let refs use monitor in the last minute to determine a rules situation? A game like the Virginia-Auburn should not end on an obvious missed call. Clearly, missing a call like a double dribble to affect the outcome is absurd." UVA will face the Texas Tech Red Raiders tomorrow night at 9:20 for the national championship. Well, when he made his return to Minneapolis for the Final Four, Dick Vitale was thinking of Jimmy Valvano. Here's a look back at a time in his life he says he'll never forget.
Unbelievable. This is what, come on, Hoosiers.
Dick Vitale was
641. People living in one small central Texas community say they're lucky to be alive. Some thought a tornado ripped through their town. CBS Adam Hammonds toured the damage as he followed the storms from Austin to Milam County.
This used to be a metal silo. It was thrown about 50 yards.
A look at today's forecast with weather expert Jake LA. Something we're going to be expecting severe weather later on
Yeah,
this
we're all
evening?
connected. So that system that moved through Texas, that's what's heading our way. So we'll see what we get. It has been producing a lot of hail and some strong gusty winds. Not so much tornadic activity, I guess, which in the grand scheme of things is a good thing. Let's take a look at the...
A new restaurant is serving up Latin New Orleans-inspired meals. Megan gives us a look from the kitchen.